You said when you signed for the Ospreys in the summer that it was an opportunity to test yourself. How have you found the first few months?
Yeah, it's been really enjoyable. I think the coaches and all the players and everyone, all the staff here at the Ospreys make it pretty easy transition, and kind of gave me and my family a few weeks just to settle in and get the lay of the land. And it's been really enjoyable and a different brand of footy, and ready to rip in on Saturday.
I imagine South Wales is a little bit different to where you were in Australia. How have you managed to adapt to sort of the climate and stuff here and our ways?
Yeah, well, first time I've had to buy a boot dryer, so that was interesting. Amazon's been my best friend the last couple of weeks, making sure I've got all the hand warmers and everything, and kind of maybe wait around in the change room a little bit longer and make sure I'm not the only one without a jacket or something like that. So yeah, it's been cool just to have a different environment, and it's just been exciting to kind of be out of my depth and not be afraid to get things wrong the first time, and the guys have been really supportive around that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's been great.
Oh, it's good to hear. You were obviously a leader when you were with the Reds. Have you been given responsibilities there in the Ospreys, or is it more of a sort of first season finding your feet?
Yeah, I think they haven't put any pressure on for anything like that, which has been really good. I think they've kind of given me opportunities to take here or there around line-out calling and things like that, but not too much around the group. I think Boyce has been great about just giving me the freedom to kind of get to know everyone and kind of make some good connections with the boys and the rest of the team before having to step into any sort of role. So it's been made it pretty easy, to be fair.
Who have you bonded with so far? Who would you go out for a pint with?
Pretty good friends with like Morgan Morris and Jack Walsh. Just good lads. A couple of the young boys, Connor Moyes, he's been taking me under his wing.
Good to hear. Am I right in saying you haven't made your Ospreys debut yet? Is that right?
No, not yet.
So I'm thinking that you might get a chance this weekend, and it's going to be a Welsh derby. How much would you look forward to that opportunity?
Oh yeah, it'd be awesome. Obviously, I've been hearing a lot the last couple of weeks about this particular game. Obviously, the Dragons went really well against us sort of last year, so the boys have been making sure we know we need to be on point for this one, and really looking forward to it.
And I'm sure you have derbies, in Australia. How much extra sort of bite and how much extra, the local rivalries at stake, how much more does that sort of pile on the pressure?
Yeah, I don't know about pressure. It's just it's always a cool opportunity. I know there's always a bit more of a roar from the crowd, and makes it easy to want to put the body on the line for your boys around you, knowing that it's obviously a local derby. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. It makes for good footy and good viewing for the fans.
You've watched the Ospreys play in the first three games. What have you made of the performances? Obviously, some of the results haven't gone the way, but what have you made of how they've gone?
Yeah, I think we've been sort of focusing on ourselves and, not kind of trying to counter what the opposition do, and just kind of focused in on what we've got to put out on the pitch. And I think that's been, really impressive. And you can see that when we at our, most physical, that we, get on top of teams, and we've got some really classy backs that can finish off, and, some really tough, hard-working guys in the forwards who are obviously very skillful as well. So I think it's been some really good footy played. And yeah, as you say, not quite got all the results our way, but I think we've been right in it and, put our best foot forward.
I imagine you've been brought in for your physicality. What do you think that you offer the Ospreys when you're going to run out there on the weekend?
I like to always put my hand up for tough carries, and I'll always put my hand up to go 80 minutes and work really hard for the boys around me. I think that's the biggest sign of respect is your boys next to you you're never going to shirk your responsibilities. So that's all I'm looking to do, is try and earn their respect and do the best thing by the team.
How does the URC compare to Super Rugby? What sort of changes have you seen?
I think it's hard to tell from not having played a game, but I think it's a really exciting. I think being able to have more than just New Zealand playing Australian teams and things like that. Get to be able to have Italian teams and South African teams. I think that's a really cool, exciting, brand that the URC's got, and I'm really looking forward to be a part of it.
You've been in the Wallabies training squad. What would it mean if you could go sort of one step further and actually get a cap for your country?
Yeah, obviously, I think representing your country's always would be a massive honour for me. But as always, no point really thinking about that if you're not performing for your kind of representative team. So I'm just kind of focusing on playing really good footy for the Ospreys, and if I do that well, then I'll be happy enough there. But you can only get selected for the higher honours through good performances for your club team. So that's pretty much my focus at the minute.
I mean, I don't know how it works in Australia, but is it a disadvantage to be playing your rugby outside of where you would be seen more often? Is it a risk coming to the Ospreys to your sort of international hopes?
Potentially, but at the end of the day, I think they'll, if you're playing the best footy out of anyone in your position for your country, I think they'll make way for it. So, I'm really excited by being over here. I know there's been other Australian guys that have played Super Rugby and come to the URC competition and gone really well, and it's been a good step in their career, and I'm hoping that for the same thing for me. So it all comes through hard work and buying into what the team over here is doing. So there's no point kind of going out there and trying to focus on what higher honours I can get. It's more about fitting into the team and to what Ospreys are trying to do, and I think I'm a big believer in the higher honours will come off the back of that.
Well, enjoy Rodney Parade at the weekend. I'm sure it'll be an experience for you, and I wish you all the best.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, Ryan.
Gary's covered most questions, but I'm just going to ask you really, who do you look up to in the game, really? Who's your role model? Would you kind of aspire to be like, Ryan?
Back when I was a kid, I always used to look up to James Horwell. He was captain at the Reds, and he was always a kind of lead from the front and always actions first kind of guy. So obviously never heard any of his team chats to the group, but always inspiring to watch him play.
And what do you feel, if you're an Ospreys fan now, what will you be giving to them on the weekend when you're on the pitch?
I think high work rate, high energy, kind of always putting my hand up for a carry or a tough tackle. I think bring a fair bit of physicality around the defensive stuff as well. So hopefully a few tries. You never know. Always put my hand up for a couple of those.